Hey everybody, well, we're having a little fun in Minnesota today. It's about 12 degrees, honestly, here in the Twin Cities, and we're out sledding. Me and my daughter, and we picked up one of her friends, and we thought we'd spend the day out on the slopes. We're having some fun. Hey, you guys, one of the things I like to talk about on this channel is the hobbies that we share as people in recovery from drugs and alcohol, and really that abstinence from those things really creates a new space for us. And some of us get in where we fit in, some of us fake it till we make it, and some of us are just grouchy and we stay on the couch and don't want to get out at all. But if you're working a recovery program that is successful, you'll notice a few things. And one of the things that you'll notice is the fact that when we're busy, things are happening, things are going, things are just, flowing. That's when we're our best, right? The happiest. And that's when things seem to flow the best. And so although we can't have that all the time, we can't constantly be busy and have stuff going. I would love to be on my motorcycle, making vlogs, spending time with family, boating, fishing, rock hounding, all that stuff. But, there is a life that we have to live here too. We have to support our family. And so that's why I'm going back to college. One of the things that I want to talk today about is hobbies. We put down the drugs and the alcohol and the stinking thinking and the bad ways and just all the crap that really got us to where we were when we quit drinking alcohol and doing drugs. And we pick up hobbies, okay? We pick up a replacement, okay? Sometimes we do get addicted to the things that we pick up. Like a lot of times somebody will go full on into work, right? They'll work 60 to 100 hours a week, and they'll because they're sober, right? They put down the drinking, but then they pick up like work or working out and there's only a few things that I would say that are bad for you to get addicted to, right? Like, we don't want to be addicted to anything, but like work is probably not the best thing unless you're a business owner, but you can get burnt out from that, and that's not really a hobby. You need to be doing things that are considered self-care, things that are going to make you better, things that are going to make your mental health better, things that are going to make your physical health better, things that are going to make your mood and your outlook better. A lot of the people that are out there are going to talk bad about us, talk bad about you. They're people that aren't doing anything. They're keyboard warriors, they're weekend warriors, they're people that don't live in the lifestyle, and don't take pride in the outcome of a certain situation. And I do that because a lot of the times that when I do something in this life, in my recovery, it has purpose, it has intent. I don't just willy-nilly go around and just do life, right? Everything has a purpose. We got to stay in tune with that purpose, right? That will for our life. And a lot of people say God's will, and the Lord's will, and I'm in tune with that. I jive with that. I think that God's will for our life comes down in order, and we walk it out. And whether you've made a mistake, because you know what, my friends, God isn't, not everything that is bad is evil. So we look at this from like a two-sided coin, right? Like we have good and evil, and some things are going to happen to us that we might consider evil or bad. But really, seriously, looking at it from a more mature point of view, in a place where we've had a lot of spiritual growth, look at it like a mistake is there to show you what you shouldn't do again. So how in the world is that bad? How in the world is that bad? I would consider that a blessing, to be able to be shown something that we wouldn't want to do it again because it's detrimental. So yeah, I just love talking about that stuff. The other day we were talking about the 12 step, and having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we carry this message to other suffering alcoholics and addicts, and we try to practice these principles in all of our affairs. And that's what the 12 step is like. Going out, sharing the message, telling other people you can do this, don't give up, never quit, don't stop, won't stop. We keep going, and people are going to hate. There's going to be haters out there, but you know what? Let them hate, because you know what? Maybe they're not to a place in their life yet where they can recognize how good things are once we start to be kind to one another, even ourselves, you guys. A lot of times, I'll end with this. A lot of times what we talk about in recovery, a lot I like to talk about, is what you get in, what you put in is what you put out. So if you're constantly putting in bad and you're constantly putting in negativity and you can't do this, you're no good, I hate everybody, blah, 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 blah. That's very unnatural for us to think like that, because you know what? Our common sense tells us to be kind to one another and be nice and to be fruitful in our actions, right? To not be mean, unkind, resentful, angry, rage, all that stuff, you guys, is going to get us back to where we were square one. And we're going to want to numb those feelings away with drugs or alcohol or a bad way or bad thinking, because you know what? We aren't built for bad. We're not built for bad. We're built for good. And I hope that today you're doing good. So have the day you deserve out there. You guys, thanks for all the new subscribers on the channel. I'm psyched. I'm pumped. I can't believe that we're growing this fast. Just a couple months ago, we were at like 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. So now we're growing so fast that the messages are being heard. And I know there are a lot of people out there that will disagree with me, and I can appreciate that. But listen, all that I share on here on this channel, in this vlog, are my opinions, my views, my beliefs, feedback from me to you to hopefully send you in the right direction today. So hey, God bless you. Be well out there. We'll see you again soon.